Hello, everyone. This is your faithful Amanda Splatts, the Amanda Splatts Project. Last night, I played Gris. It was a beautiful, beautiful game. Very, very mature. Absolutely beautiful, spellbinding, stunning. It was an amazing ride, and I think I want to go back sometime to 100% it. Like offline. That's how much I want to do it. I want to play it offline. I don't play a lot of things offline. Yeah, Gris was beautiful. It was haunting. I loved it. This morning, we're gonna fall off a mountain a whole bunch of fucking times. This ain't that fucking game, buddy. This is getting over it. This is me promising myself, hey, if you're gonna buy a bunch of new fucking games every time the Steam sale comes around, number one, you're gonna need to buy more ramen because you're not gonna eat real fucking food. You'd be a dumb broke bitch all your life. Well, actually, I got a bonus coming up at work for like hitting some performance metrics before the holiday season. So I got a cushion. I'm good. But I just finish some of the games you fucking have already, lady. Here he is. Good morning. Good morning, Jay. It won't be a good fucking morning in a while. I'm learning how to get over it, baby. I'm giving myself 8 hours. Oh, you can play with the controller. Good. So you can play with the controller. I was wondering about that. I wonder if it's recommended, though. Probably not. Probably not. This is Diogenes. His hobbies include getting over. Okay, so controller. I think maybe controller doesn't give me the type of control I need. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black.
I'll play blackjack.
If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view.
It's the internet.
Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back.
I was like a twin stick. How do you do this? It's like a twin stick. You can go real fast if you do them both. Try switching between the controller. Favorite game Buck Club. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Tom. Go. So I'm not controlling myself. I'm controlling the dude's hammer. I'm having a little problem getting a handle of the. Got kind of a shitty mouse too. Would recommend mouse personally. Yeah, probably. Hope you're doing well, Temp. I'm not able to catch a bit of your stream recently. You see, you got a couple collabs coming up or something, too. That's kind of neat. Okay. A lot of people don't get past this first fucking tree, I understand. There's anybody want to play with that. Oh. Stuff up over the ground, grab the straight branch. Yeah, I know, like the Scrooge McDuck pogo. That really helps. The old Scrooge from the old DuckTales NES game, the pogo gun. Let's see. Okay, that's a bit too dull. Boom. So up and down is the distance he is from the hammer. I got up there, that's the point. Turn the controller again. It seems this hammer is a little bit stickier than you'd think it is. Try it with the controller again. Supposedly there's like no stamina in this game. Like you can hang on as long as you want to. That's good because I played I Am Bread before. That was a fucking thing. You can only beat bread for a small amount of time. Oh. That's a certificate. Yep. You gotta remember, I'm not controlling the guy in the pot. I'm controlling the head of his hammer. It's kind of like tank controls using the controller. Just rotate, just rotate. Getting rotated, baby. I'm gonna get around the crook right here. I've never played this before. But I have looked up a couple tips. Like, for example, the range of moment, it's not a full circle, it's like a donut. So you don't have 100% free movement. But both the cauldron and the hammer are stickier than you think they are. Well, might have to turn down the graphics settings. So it goes really slowly if I use one twin stick. But if I use two at the same time, he goes fast. So that'll give me some preciseness. Alright. Getting rotated. Don't violate or you get violated. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh. Oh. First obstacle hurdle, yep. I think I'm going to use the controller. I might switch between controller and mouse and keyboard. If you use one thumbstick, you're going slowly. But if you use them both, you go fast.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Not sure how to do the Scrooge McDuck jump on the controller, though. The hammer of the mortal slip. Yeah, that was the one thing I read about how to win this game. It's you need to be precise. Like, you see me get fucking heated in games when I play it here. Getting heated is the fucking problem. If you get heated, that's when you get fucked. Don't get heated, but I figured out I need to get yeeted. Learn how to yeet. Ooh! Get some nice precision for these twin sticks. I feel like it might be easier to rotate with the controller than it is with the mouse and keyboard. Slowly get up there using one.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
See, there is a bit of a story to this game. A bit. Oh. You get over there with one for the precision, but then swing over with two. Got it's my old school gamer brain is fucking with me right now. My impulse is to just move up, down, left, right to move him up, down, left, right. I'm not controlling him. I'm controlling the head of the hammer. Gotta remember that. Nope. That's full circles too. Show mouse stress, so it might help with that. I always use it. I'm using the controller, man. Slowly. He's got grip strength. Use that fucking strength for miles.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
Alright. Control it too. Let's see. It's cursor. Let's see. Thank you. Thanks, man. That'll help. I am under no illusion that I'll beat the game today. I'm under no illusion at all. Maybe it's just an excuse to make a thumbnail of Amanda Splatts. Oh, it's for that. I'm kind of proud of myself. Apparently, a lot of people don't get past that fucking tree. Alright. Gotta sync up the controller. Time the balls about when to let go. Like I said, when you use one thumbstick, it's slow, and two is fast, so.
Oof, sorry about that.
I believe the world record speedrun of this game is like a hair under a minute. Go to the pipe. Like I said, I've never played this before. I opened it for the first time today. But I did look up a couple guides on how to, like, do general stuff. And I've watched a few people play this. And I'm not going to be horribly pissed if I don't make it. Because I actually looked at the Chivos. Only 9.2% of people who got this game have beaten it once. There's a Chivo for beating it 50 times. What type of fucking life do you have? Getting over it 50 times.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed.
He said flavor.
Are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
He said flavor.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
You wouldn't play a lot of this? my brain starts disconnecting a little bit. My brain starts disconnecting, and I forget to keep rotating both sticks.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
Am I gonna get fucking claimed? You'd think, like, how popular this game is, you don't be able to get claimed by the music or not.
Going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
Should be fine, thank you.
Lay them blues up, boyfriend. Down in the jail on my knees. I'm down in jail on my knees. Down in jail on my knees, and I ain't going to be treated this
Now that
way.
polo jump.
They feed me on cornbread and cheese. They feed me on cornbread and cheese. They feed me on cornbread and cheese, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
My brain keeps forgetting to run both sticks. Let's try with the mouse a little bit.
$10 shoe fits my feet. A $10 shoe fits my feet. $10 shoe fits my feet,
mouse isn't
away.
working.
Going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes, and I ain't going to be treated this way. Turn down, boy, turn down. Hey.
Good old winemaker's reserves. Stick. Nope.
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength.
Once you get the momentum going, you start
And
fucking.
there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game
Yeah,
worlds
there's
are
that
fake.
momentum
You
going.
can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real.
Well, I accidentally did the Scrooge McDuck jump.
The soul would have no rainbow had the eyes no tears. John Vance Cheney.
You Scrooge jump out the barrels to get the hang. I'm only doing the Scrooge McDuck jump on accident. Go. Now I gotta start going counterclockwise. That's gonna start messing me up. The entire thing so far has been clockwise. Now I'm gonna have to switch between clockwise and counterclockwise. I said if I only use one stick, it gives me precision.
The obstacles in sexy
I know I
hiking are
can like
engaging,
smack it up
and that
in
makes
the
the game
air.
uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about
Slowly.
climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would
Trying
usually
to get
turn
him to
out to be
pull in.
unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal. C.S. Lewis. I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. William Shakespeare.
Problem is knowing to where on the pad or on the controller to start the rotation. Starting to get a little bit of slowdown on my end. I don't know if it's noticeable over there. Not there in TV land.
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again. And knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
You see, when I get the rhythm going and I can, like, regularly get both rotating at the same time, I start zooming. Then my brain just kicks in. It's almost like I need to stop Stop watching the screen and just concentrate on rotating sticks.
Oh no.
I left my mother, the best friend I had.
Oh my god, my thumb is starting to act up.
Was a man that took,
It's not been good for this run.
that's why I'm all in bed. Nobody gives me sympathy. That's the reason why I cry for me. Sitting all alone, I can see 1,000 miles away. Sitting all alone, I can see 1,000 miles away. I can see the man that made me what I am today. He has made me weak. He has made me moan and groan. He has made me weak. He has made me moan and groan. Took me from my home and left me all alone. Left my mother standing in the door. I left my mother standing in the door. With her hand on my head as her tears fell to the floor. All my clothes is sewn, bones of stones grow off my bones. All my clothes is sewn, bones of stones grow off my bones. And my heart so cold that I've got them for me.
How about getting that momentum and getting those sticks to rotate it properly? Some point you want to go back a little bit so you can get that momentum to bolt yourself up. Getting a good starting point. There we go. That little ledge underneath is a bit of a trap. Need to hook right onto this one. Now's the point where I gotta focus on turning in midair.
Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die. Mary Friday. To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Friedrich Nietzsche. is a mosaic of pleasure and pain. Grief is an interval between two moments of joy. Peace is the interlude between two wars. You have no rose without a thorn. The diligent picker will avoid the pricks and gather the flower. Satya Sai Baba.
There we go. It's all about getting that timing down. Now this is the hard part because now I gotta both, like, that was all, like, clockwise. Now I gotta do counterclockwise, too. Oh, you can do it without hitting the trash. It's about knowing when to vault. Apparently. Oh.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Give me as the first real wall on the scheme. Yeah, I figured. Getting in a good position for it is starting to be a problem. It's a little bit like golf. A lot of it is setting yourself up in the proper position.
Sorrow is my own yard, where the new grass flames as it has flamed often before, but not with the cold fire that closes round me this year. William Carlos Williams.
Buddy Weed and his trio. You sound like a great group of guys to have at your club, house, basement, or block party. My thumbs are starting to get sore.
Of all sad words of tongue or pen, the saddest are these. It might have been. John Greenleaf Whittier.
This is not going to be the most insightful fucking commentary or anything. I'm just trying to beat this game without getting too heated.
If you try to please audiences, uncritically accepting their tastes, it can only mean that you have no respect for them. Andrei Tarkovsky.
I gotta stop hesitating. The hesitating is stopping me from getting where I need to be. I need to follow through with my stroke.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Ice-T.
I could go for some iced tea right about now. I don't think I have any.
Into the sessions of sweet silent thought, I summon up remembrance of things past. I sigh the lack of many a thing I saw, and with old woes new, wail my dear time's waste. William Shakespeare, Sonnet 30. Patience is the foundation of eternal peace. Make anger your enemy. Harm comes to those who know only victory and do not know defeat. Find fault with yourself and not with others. It's in falling short of your own goals that you'll surpass those who exceed theirs. Tokugawa Ieyasu.
Isn't he like a shogunate guy? Or like the Tokugawa government or something. Tokugawa shogunate.
She smiled in defeat with unconquerable eyes. Atticus.
My coordination's already going. Can't even get the sticks to swivel in time right now. Yeah, it was the plot point in some anime I watched. I can't get my left hand and my right hand to coordinate right now. My left hand and my right hand are coordinating.
Your failure here is a metaphor. To learn for what, please resume climbing. Rob Dubbin.
Look, it's Rob Dubin. Well, then at least I can consistently get up to this point. And the more I practice, the better I get. The more I'll be able to get up to a consistent point. 90 minutes ago, I was having trouble getting over that fucking tree. I'm making progress. I mean, I'm probably not going to go the full 8 hours. I'm making progress, though. How do I do the fucking... How do I do the chimney? I don't know if y'all are here for me yelling, screaming, ranting like an old dumb bitch. I don't plan on doing that. I don't plan on doing that. I'm just gonna learn the ways of the game. How do I do this? Oh.
No.
How do you do the fucking oh. You fucking do it.
Laugh and the world laughs with you. Weep and you weep alone. For the sad old earth must borrow its mirth, but has trouble enough of its own. Ella Weaver Wilcox.
Now here comes the part where the streamer gets worse and worse. He's doing worse and worse.
Better by far that you should forget and smile than you should remember and be sad. Christina Rossetti. Something filled up my heart with nothing. Someone told me not to cry. Now that I'm older, my heart's colder. I can see that it's a lie. The Arcade Fire.
The Arcade Fire. Are you running out of quotable quotes, my dude? Things running out of quotes. That's how bad I'm fucking up. But on which rock to push off on. Now you see, yeah, I end up going all the way back to the beginning, but I can consistently get at least here. And eventually, once I figure out how to do this part, I'll be able to consistently get back up there too. But at some point, I'm gonna start doing what I call fading. I don't talk about fading a lot anymore on my channel because I don't want to draw attention to it. But at some point, my my cognitive abilities are just gonna start to peter out. Won't be able to see the screen or coordinate my hands or anything. I'll just be fucking done. Oh, I got the light. I got the light. Oh. Closest I've ever been. It's all about rotating the sticks the right way. Because during the whole first part, you're just going clockwise. Now you got to go counterclockwise too. Hold on, let me fix this. Oh fuck, now it's trapped the mouse. There it goes. Probably not gonna go the full A. Probably not gonna go the full A. Go.
I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. How few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep, while I weep, while I weep. Oh God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? Can I not save one from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream? Edgar Allan Poe.
Dude had himself all over over there.
Can I see another's woe and not be in sorrow too? Can I see another's grief and not seek for kind relief? William Blake. In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. Lewis Carroll.
My old hag fucking reflexes. Eventually, my fingers stop listening to my brain.
Our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. William Shakespeare, Measure for Measure. There are no regrets in life, just lessons. Jennifer Aniston.
You know, I think I might cut it a little early today. As soon as I figure out that I'm actually just getting worse and not actually making progress, just kind of spinning my wheels and I'm exhausted, I'm gonna cut it. I'm sorry if you thought this was gonna go in hours today, but at some point I'm just gotta stop because it's getting worse. You see, I can consistently get up here. Problem is that fucking corridor.
Just remember me, baby, when I'm in 6 feet of cold, cold ground. Just remember me, baby, when I'm in 6 feet of cold, cold ground. Always think of me, mama. Just say there's a good man gone down. Don't cry, baby. Baby, after I'm gone. Don't cry, baby. Don't cry after I'm gone. I'll get the good man love you, and I ain't done nothing wrong. Just lay my body, baby, in 6 cold feet of ground. Just lay my body, baby, in 6 cold feet of ground. Well, I'll have to be the loser.
You see, I'm getting tired. I'm getting exhausted. I'm getting worse and worse. My fingers are not listening to my brain.
Pain has an element of blank. It cannot recollect when it began, or if there were a day when it was not. It has no future but itself. Its infinite realms contain its past, enlightened to perceive new periods of pain. Emily Dickinson. Oft expectation fails, and most oft where most it promises, and oft it hits where hope is coldest and despair most sits. William Shakespeare, all's well that ends well.
I can already tell my problem with this game is going to be making a stream interesting. I can tell I'm locking in. I'm not talking for hours. I need to lock in and make any progress in this game.
Even as the stone of the fruit must break, that its heart may stand in the sun, so must you know pain. And could you keep your heart in wonder at the daily miracles of your life, your pain would not seem less wondrous than your joy. Khalil Gibran.
Please tell me what you gonna do. I left my brown standing in the door. Left my brown standing in the door. I left my brown standing in the door. Want your ring, she said, you're not obliged to go. And the poor boy stood on the road and cried. And the poor boy stood on the road and cried. I didn't have no blues, just couldn't be satisfied. And they give me long distance phone. Now give me long distance phone. And they give me long distance phone. I wanna hear from my sweet mama. Santa rang 609. Santa rang 609. I wanna hear from that gal of mine.
This is the hour of lead, remembered if outlived, as freezing persons recollect the stow. First chill, then stupor, then the letting go. Emily Dickinson.
Alright, this is about as good a position as any. Ooh. Everything's cracking this morning. Other than the crack of your ass. Again, how goes the climb? I made a little bit of progress in the column, but that's about it. I can consistently get up to here. Now, even after going all the way down, I consistently get up to here. I'm having a real brain bender of how to get through the column. But I think I'll be calling in a little bit. I can feel my reflexes starting to go. My hands are not listening to my brain. I'm gonna call it in a little bit if I don't make some serious progress. I'd ideally like to at least get through the corridor before I call it, but I don't know. I have a second stream later today. I'm gonna be doing Fights in Tight Spaces, K9 DLC. I may do some of the Weapon of Choice DLC too. I haven't touched that yet. Focus you with the tunnel, push you up with the hammer below, lodging in the walls and lamps. That's possible. I think my reflexes are just gone at this point now.
feel your pain. The pain in knowing this has happened to you. The pain in knowing what more tears we've gained. But through all this, I feel your pain. Octavia Hawkins Richardson.
I don't want to change my sensitivity settings again because I feel like I'll have to relearn everything.
I'm crushing your dreams and dashing your hopes. You're climbing a mountain with a hammer and no ropes.
Is that a quote or is that just you being a douche?
The mountain seems no more a soulless thing, but rather as a shape of ancient fear, in darkness and the winds of chaos born, amid the lordless heavens thundering, a presence crouched, enormous and austere, before whose feet the mighty waters mourn. George Sterling.
That's about, yeah, there you go. How many covers are there of going down the road and feeling bad? Holy crap. That's a lot of them. My reflexes are going. My reflexes are going. Now, you know I'm not mad. I'm not getting pissed off with this game, you know, I'm not screaming and yelling or anything. Because I know it's unfair, but I'm still learning the ways. I get pissed off when there's like something cheap or something bullshit. Something glitches out. But a lot of this is skill issues and old hag reflexes. I'm not mad at the game. I knew what I was getting into when I picked this up. Once I see him making it up, I gotta not hesitate. Once I see him
Whenever
making
I
it up.
climb, I'm followed by a dog called Ego. Friedrich Nietzsche.
Because that'll stop my momentum. And I know, like, in later points of the game, momentum's all you're gonna have.
I'm gonna let you be for a little.
He's saying he ran out of quotes. Ran out of quotes. Quotes and songs and shit. I wonder if they start recycling at some point. Holy shit, how many covers of the song are there?
I'm going down this road feeling bad. I'm going down this road feeling bad. I'm going down this road feeling bad. And I ain't gonna be treated this way. Well, it fed me on cornbread and cheese. Lord, it fed me on cornbread and cheese. It fed me on cornbread and cheese. And ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm going where that chill wind never blows. Lord, I'm going where that chill wind never blows. I'm going where that chill wind never blows. Ain't going to be treated this way. I'm going where the climate suits my clothes. Why, I'm going where the climate suits
I kind of want to at least get back to the corridor before I quit.
climate suits my clothes. I ain't going to be treated this way.
Do a little reading, do a little research, and pick up there next time. Like I said, I can't really be mad because it's me. It's a skill issue. It's not the game being unfair, not the game being bullshit. It's me trying to learn the ropes. And dealing with my old hag reflexes and my brain not working properly anymore. About firing those neurons out of my fingers. Okay, so I think this will be a good place to call it. A little over 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And now I'm able to consistently make it up to the corridor. Like I said, I know the corridor is going to be the first big wall, like y'all said. But yeah, not bad for a good morning's work. Because I can feel my fucking reflexes start to go. Long time to learn, yeah. But I'm learning, man. And like I said, I did not get heated one single time. Because this is not the game being cheap. This is me learning. So Jinx, thank you for stopping by. Temp, thank you for stopping by. Happy to see you again, man. Jinx, always a pleasure. Lurkers, VOD watchers, second screen saints. Come back at 4 p.m. today. I will be playing Fights in Tight Spaces again. I got the new K9 DLC, thanks to Carl Malone. I'll be going in cold with that one. I have no idea how it works. I'm your faithful Amanda Splatts. This is the Amanda Splatts Project. You have a good morning.